And this package, Akwa Ibom might score Governor Dumi Emmanuel 100 days in office high. State government to build cassava processing factories in Ikorekpene and Eket Senatorial District. President Buhari to appoint cabinet members before the end of this month. Details of these and more in a moment. Very good morning to you. Welcome to KBC 45 News at noon. And this morning, my name is Agnes Udo King Brown. More reactions are still trailing the celebration of 100 days in office of Governor Dumi Emmanuel. Respondents say the governor's 5-point agenda, which articulated during his campaign, is on course. They specifically commended the governor's policy on industrialization, which is seen in the revamping of some elderly industries, such as the Peacock Paints, and performed groundbreaking ceramic for new industries. It also scored Governor Dumi Emmanuel's days in office high in the areas of youth training and empowerment, as well as payments of pension and gratuity to retired civil servants in the state.
It's already coming up with enough incentives, enough packages for the youth. He has promised them that before the industries come up on stream, I don't want you to wait. Packages will soon be released that can sustain you to wait. But meanwhile, don't ever allow the industrial revolution to come and catch up with you without resourceful fingers, without capacity.
With achievements recorded in the first 3 months of Governor Dumi Emmanuel, the people believe that the state will soon experience industrial boom that will change the economic fortune of the state.
So far has gone a long way to buttress the fact that his imprint on the ground, his achievements so far, what he has put in place so far, links inextricably to the fact that certainly he is going to industrialize Akwa Ibom State.
2 more cassava processing factories are to be built in Ikorekpene and Eket Senatorial District by the state government. The Commissioner for Agriculture and Natural Resources, Dr. Nathan Ekaite, announced this when he received members of Akwa Ibom Youth in Agriculture and Economic Achievements. The Commissioner said the movement to complement the already existing cassava factory in the Youth Senatorial District. He noted that on completion of the cassava factories, the era of importing gari from neighboring states will be a thing of the past, as government is committed to taking agriculture from subsistence farming to commercial agriculture. Dr. Ekaite expressed delight that the youth are embracing agriculture and urged them to also embrace the new farming methods of farming twice a year to improve their lot. He advised the youth to form cooperative societies to enable them benefit from government agricultural programs, noting that government will continue to support such cooperative societies. The Director of Agriculture, Engineer Richard Ekpe, advised the group to ensure that their members are duly registered with the ministry. The State Chairman, Akwa Ibom State Youth in Agriculture and Economic Empowerment, Prince Michael Ekanum, said the visit was to seek the cooperation and cordial working relationship with the ministry in order to move agriculture forward. Prince Ekanum requested for fertilizer for second planted season, tractor and other agricultural facilities. The state chapter of the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria, ISPAN, has inducted over 40 new members into the institute, while 5 old members were upgraded. The event, which took place at the Monte Suite at Edepan Avenue, also featured a presentation of Award of Excellence on people who have contributed to the success story of the institution. Ayana Paul reports.
The Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria is a body which members are involved in efforts to prevent accidents, control hazards, and manage risk in various places of work. Members are also engaged as safety, health, and environmental officers coordinators, auditors, and managers.
My knowledge of health, safety, and environment, contrary to the laws of humanity and of the nation.
Inducting the new members, the National President, Dr. Nnamdi Ilodiuba, and the Registrar, Mr. Benson Adamote, said the mission of the Institute is to develop, promote, and encourage safety knowledge and technical know-how, enforce standards and ethics in the practice of safety in Nigeria. They urged the inductees to abide by the tenets governing the organization as contained in the Institute Act of 2014, signed into law by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And we are mandated to do a number of things, including management of safety practice in Nigeria. It's of great importance to the Institute that our Bible State has grown.
The State Chairman of the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria, Engineer George Akalunu, said the induction is the first in the state since its inception 17 years ago, noting that Akwa Ibomites have been traveling to other states for the exercise in time past. Engineer Kaluno congratulated the inductees for their decisions to join the organization, urging them to remain steadfast and help to uphold the integrity, objectives, and goals of the Institute. He, however, mentioned the challenges facing the body, to include lack of permanent office and mobility.
Since the Institute was inaugurated so many years ago, over 17 years ago, it has not been possible to hold an induction for Akwa Ibom indigenes in Akwa Ibom soil. So when I took over the leadership of the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria, I thought it was that it is important we hold an induction of this one in Akwa Ibom soil.
Earlier in an induction lecture, Professor Emani Tareto of the University of Uyo said safety is everyone's business, defining it as consciousness of being protected and free from harm. A word of excellence was presented to Dr. Anthony Akadi, Rector of Maritime Academy Oron, Dr. John Idongokbo, Elder Mpote Fa, the National President, and Engineer Michael Atta, among others. A fund launch was held to purchase land and bus for the state chapter of the Institute. Some inductees, awardees, and members of the Institute expressed their views thus.
All the people that we've inducted today, they are going back to different homes and different places of work.
This award today, this signifies that they have recognized my services of safety, of my practicing safety for the past 26 years.
Being honored today for outstanding performance, this is going to spur me more, and it's more or less going to be a continuation of what I've been doing.
Iyageno Paul reporting.
The Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, has been identified as partners in the development drive of Akwa Ibom State. The chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Barrister Nekan Akpan, stated this when he led executive members of the association to pay courtesy visit to the state chairman of the NUJ, Elder Patrick Albert. Iyageno report that the management of Bong University, Obongtag in Kwanene local government area, also visited the state secretariats of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council.
University Professor Dauda Sang told the NUJ chairman that the university has been presented with a permanent license after 8 years of operation by the National University Commission in Abuja. The Vice Chancellor said the collection of the permanent license of the university is a huge achievement by the institution after 8 years of operation with temporary license. Professor Isang said for the 8 years, the university has graduated 4 batches of students who have passed through intensive academic programs from erudite teachers and viable infrastructure. The VC said his visit to the NUJ was to intimate the union of the development and sue for support of the press towards the development of the institution. He also appealed for support from the state government in moving the university forward.
We are building a sustainable academic program, that we are building a viable infrastructure, and that we are recruiting credible staff who are going to help us build one of the best universities in this country.
Responding, the state chairman of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Elder Patrick Albert, congratulated Obong University for its achievements, adding that the feat is a plus to the state, and also appreciated the National University Commission for giving the university a permanent license. Elder Patrick promised the cooperation of the NEJ to the institution.
We discovered that less than 40% of our students get admission every year into higher institutions. So I believe that Obong will help us to solve and resolve this problem. Thank you for the visit. We pray that the Almighty God will continue to strengthen you.
Also, the new executive of the Nigerian Bar Association Akwa Ibom State Chapter has paid a courtesy visit on the chairman of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Elder Patrick Albert. The state chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association, Barrister Nekan Amos Okman, said the visit was to familiarize themselves with members of the paying profession in the state, noting that the two bodies work together for the interests of the people of the state. Barrister Akman noted that while the MBA enhances the rule of law, members of the NEJ ensure that they inform the public accurately. He stressed the need for journalists to provide correct information in verified reports to the public, rather than propaganda aimed at tearing the state apart.
We did not come to introduce anything new, except to just say that this state belongs to all of us, and the communality of interest dictates that all hands should be on deck, and that we work together to move the state forward.
Elder Patrick Albert said law and media brings about stability in the society and promised to partner members of the bench and bar for the betterment of the society. Issues bordering on measures to weed out quacks, legal education, and collaboration between lawyers and journalists were discussed. Iyageno Paul reporting.
On news after the break, stay with us.
True bliss with our luxurious deluxe and royal suites, set in the oil-rich city of Eket in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Royalty Apartments is a place that must be experienced. Enjoy impeccable service at any of our 23 luxury apartments, combining majestic decor with all the features expected by today's business and leisure travelers to help create a memorable stay. The Royalty Apartments is the perfect destination for your next trip in Eket. Work hard, rest well.
There is a land of great beauty and wonderful people. Here, Mary Slessor called home until she passed on to greater glory. Here, Lord Lugard lived and administered Nigeria. The hills roll like the waves, and the waves rise like the hills. A land named after God, Akwa Ibom State, the land of promise. Welcome to Akwa Ibom, the land of promise.
You're welcome by watching AM45 News. A shopping center known as Cradle Comforts Family Mart has opened for business in the Udi of Akwa Ibom State capital, located at number 305 Aaron Road, that's Salma Junction. The shop has in stock all kinds of kiddies and adult items, including shoes, clothes, books and wristwatches, as well as stationaries. According to the manager of the center, Mr. Donald Bo, the items are sold at affordable prices. Livingstone Daniel has more.
The unique scenario of the Cradle Comfort and Family Mart is an indication to customers that items sold at the shop is of high quality and standard. Inaugurating the shopping center, the senior pastor of Power City International, Pastor Abel Damina, said anything handed over to God cannot see shame nor disappointment, noting that why people fail in their endeavors is as a result of their dependence in their strength and knowledge rather than seek God's direction. Pastor Damin advised the people to always hand over their activities to God and appreciated the management of the Cradle Comfort for the initiative and prayed for the success of the business. The manager of the shopping center, Mr. Don Alubo, said he decided to open the outfit as these contributions to the development of the state in the areas of employment and wealth creation. Ms. Ubo said, Cradle Comfort will help the people in Uyo to shop for quality kiddies and adult items at affordable prices and save them the stress of going to Aba, Onitsha and Lagos for their shopping needs. He appealed to members of the public to patronize the shopping center, assuring them of effective service delivery.
It's an edifice that houses about all what you need to know, from playground items, toys, children's section, books, stationaries. We also have children boutique, where you have all sorts of imported and original clothing and shoes for kids.
The children who were playing in the Cradle Comfort playing ground said they are happy for the facilities.
I'm happy about swimming here, and I'm also happy that the place is beautiful. I'm happy to be here because I enjoy myself and the place is so fine.
Some adults